Hello everyone, this is Magbo Gaming here, and today I'm going to show you my entire Kirby video games collector. Bye! So you get the idea. And just to be clear, this video is only going to focus on the Kirby video games that I have, because I have another part where I'm going to show you all the Kirby amiibos I own, the Kirby plushes, and because there's a lot to cover. And I'm not going to do it all in one video, so I'm going to organize it, do the main game series collection first, and then later on next month, maybe I'm going to do the entire figurines and amiibo collection of it too. But I do have this amiibo right here to show you, but I'll show you in the end. So here it goes. So the first thing I'm going to show you is Kirby's Dream Land 2. I got this for like 30 bucks in a pawn shop a few years ago. It's complete in box. It does have the manual. It does have the game as well right here. And it still does have the other stuff. Let me see if I could get the manual out real quick. Give me a sec. Okay, here it is, guys. This is the manual for Kirby's Dream Land. It's in very pristine condition. Even has this insert, which is pretty nice. So this is the only time ever that I found a complete in box Game Boy for a good deal. Like for the last 8 years of me game hunting, it's pretty much the only one that I ever encounter a complete in box Game Boy game like this. I took advantage. I took this game home with me right away, pretty much. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, and by the way, this is the first Kirby game I ever played in my life, so this has a special connection with me. I was a little kid when I was playing this Kirby game, so you get the idea. I also have Kirby Tilt and Tumble, and yes, I did got it for $120 like, you know, J&L Games was showing it. I actually got this for like maybe $30-$40 on eBay back then. Now it's worth like $60, but it's still half the price of what J&L was selling. Look at this screenshot again. I'm gonna expose you, J&L Games. I'm gonna tag your name and everything, so people know that you're selling games way too expensive and you need to start lowering the price on some of them because it's too much. So yeah, here it is. Tilt and Tumble is in pretty great condition. It works great. You move the Game Boy. This is one of the first motion sensor games that has ever came out where you move the Game Boy and not the buttons. So that's pretty much their advertisement there. And I also got 2 Kirby Game Boy Advance games. The Nightmare to Dreamland one is actually the complete remaster and remake of the original Kirby's Adventure that came out for the NES. So that's pretty nice. And there's Amazing Mirror, one of my most favorite Kirby games out there to this day. So I really like that a lot. And we got also Kirby's Air Ride for the GameCube. So I actually got this recently in Game On Magic West, one of my local game stores. They sold it for $74. I actually bought it because it's actually worth sometimes over $90 or more on eBay. So it is complete. It has all the inserts and the manual and the disc. So of course I said to myself, yeah, I'm gonna buy this. This is really good. Okay, so the next one I'm gonna be showing off are, I guess I'm gonna show you the Wii version first. All the Wii games that I have for it. So let's put it in this order. Kirby's Epic Yarn right here is a much different Kirby game compared to like the traditional standard adventure Kirby games out there, which instead of inhaling enemies, you use the yarn to wrap them around and you take them apart so you can get their beads and stuff like that. So yes, this is still a very pristine condition. I bought this brand new sealed back when it first came out in 2010, so it was with me for quite a long time. And then we also got Kirby Return to Dreamland as well. Got it at a pawn shop for $5, believe it or not. And this is like the Kirby Adventure game that was going to come out on the GameCube, but got delayed till this game in 2011. So it was a 6-year gap from 2005 when it was first revealed until it finally came out in 2011. That was the concept there. And I also got this collection thing too. So a lot of these games right here, I don't own a physical copy of it, unfortunately, besides Kirby's Dream Land 2. And yeah, it's really true. I don't really own any of those Kirby games. Kind of looking for Kirby 64 again. But yeah, the point is that they're all in this Wii disc. And they have a lot more in the collection as well. Like, it has done a much better job in celebrating the 20th anniversary of Kirby than the 25th anniversary of Mario or the 30th anniversary of Mario. Like, there's a lot more jam-packed stuff. There's even 3 episodes of Kirby right back at you in this whole disc. Like, for them to fit all this, it's pretty crazy, pretty amazing, I must say. Now, Another one I'm gonna show you is Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. This is another one I bought like 30 bucks brand new back in Amazon a long time ago, like in 2017 or something like that. And this is like the sequel to the Canvas Curse, which I'm gonna show you very soon. This is Rainbow Curse. I barely played this game, so I can't say much about it yet, but you basically use the stylus in order to draw some lines for Kirby to move around and stuff. And yes, eventually I'm gonna get to this game, don't you worry. I have to. This is a Kirby game, come on. So, next I'm gonna show you are the DS games. So this game is the prequel to this game. So yeah, this is the sequel, this is the prequel. The first game, Canvas Curse. The second game, Rainbow Curse. So this is complete. I really do enjoy this game a lot. It's one of the more challenging Kirby games out there. You really got to think and strategize how you're going to move the stylus to lead Kirby to where he needs to go and finish the levels. Yeah, so I really do enjoy this game. This was the first Kirby game that came out on the DS. The next one will be Squeak Squad, which is the standard adventure game for the DS. Yeah, it's not one of the best Kirby games out there, but they introduced some new characters and stuff. I am missing the manual, by the way, so if you do have a manual of this to sell, please hit me up. I definitely would like to buy it from you, pretty much. So, there we go. Kirby Superstar Ultra. This is the remake of the Kirby Superstar on the Super Nintendo, but on the go, pretty much. So, that's why I'm like, if I want to play the original version, I do have this game for that. It does have Kirby Superstar there. But Superstar Ultra does have some extra goodies as far as I remember. And it has a holographic case. Like, it's a really good package, I must say. And then the next Kirby game I got for the DS, which is the last one, I got all the games on the DS, is Kirby's Max Attack. Yep, this is a bunch of mini Kirbys where you use the stylus in order to like defeat enemies, pass through the level. You don't inhale enemies with this game. You kind of like have all these mini Kirby to meet up an enemy because they're a lot smaller than ever before, but you get the idea. I do have it complete in box and everything. The same with this game as well. So yeah, it's one of the more creative Kirby games, I must say. Now let's move on to the 3DS Kirby game. I got Kirby's Triple Deluxe. Of course, I gotta have this. This is the mainline Kirby game that came out first. And then one of my most favorite and one of the best Kirby games out there, Planet Robobot. Yep, Planet Robobot is one of the more unique Kirby games and one of the Kirby games on the 3DS that has been going up in price like crazy as of late. It's now worth like $80 to $100 for a complete box version, if I'm not mistaken. I'll post it here. But yeah, this Kirby game, like you use Kirby to board a robot. And then that robot, it could scan those enemies that have different power-ups. And then it could apply that power-up to this robot. And you could have like different ability within that robot as well. It's not just Kirby having the power-ups now. It's also a robot that Kirby is piloting as well. And then there's Battle Royale. This is a spin-off Kirby game that has a lot of like mini games and it has like a competition type of mode as well, I believe. But yeah, Kirby's Battle Royale is pretty interesting, I must say. Yep. Oh, I don't have the game in here, but rest assured I do have it in one of my 3DS cases. And I also got Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn. I do have the game in there. But yeah, Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn right here is pretty much the same game as this game right here, with almost the same title and the same cover art as well. But this one has some extra features. And this one is very expensive now, by the way. I think they go for over $100 if I'm not mistaken. Let me see a good example right there. Yep. Oh boy. Yeah, and this is one of the later release. This is pretty much, I think this is the very last official Nintendo release on the 3DS. Usually, for some reason, the last official Nintendo release is usually a Kirby game, which is very interesting. Like, they ended off with a Kirby game a lot of time. Like the one in Super Nintendo with Kirby's Dream Land 2. Kirby 64 came in almost the last year of the Nintendo 64's life. Kirby's Tilt and Tumble as well. But yeah, Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn, definitely something good for my collection. And if you have this game, you really don't need this game at all because you can play this on the go. But I mean, both experiences are a little bit different because you play with two different controllers pretty much, but you get the idea. You could choose whichever you want to play, of course. And now to end this off are the Kirby games I have for the Nintendo Switch. So I do have Kirby Star Allies here. Of course, I gotta have this game. And the latest retail physical release Kirby game, Forgotten Land. The first 3D Kirby game ever as well. So here it is with all its glory. And then of course I do also have this game, Kirby's Dream Buffet. It's only digital unfortunately, but I do have it as well. I also do have the digital version. I'll show you proof pretty soon that I do have it. I also got Kirby's Fighters 2. And I believe I have a couple of 3DS games which I'll also show you as well. Well, actually right now. So I do have some of these Kirby games, but they're all only digital. I don't have physical version because they don't exist. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. This has been my entire Kirby collection. The next video, part 2 of it, is gonna be showing off my Kirby amiibos and my Kirby plushies and all that stuff. And show how big of my collection I have, and to let you know what are some of the Kirby plushes out there. I do collect Kirby plush, but I don't have room for more of them, so I don't buy any more for the time being, so you get the idea. So I hope that you enjoy. If you're a big Kirby fan, if you really like Kirby, comment below your thoughts on your whole experience with the Kirby franchise. I would like to know what are some of your favorite games, what are the games you got in your collection perhaps, what is your most favorite moment of Kirby. Definitely interact in the comment section below. We could talk about it. I'll respond to you guys very likely under 24 hours. And if you enjoyed this video and want to see more video game series collection that I will show off in this channel, and other tours of New York trips and other gaming stores I visit here in Puerto Rico in the near future, you can subscribe to this channel below. Click the bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload a video. Be notified your device, and I'll see you all in the next one for the Kirby amiibo and plushie collection. Keep smiling while gaming. I hope that you enjoy the hunt. Good luck out there, and if there is any Kirby games you're missing, I hope that you find them soon. So I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Magbo Gaming out. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, here are some other videos I have I believe you enjoy as well. Get fired up and gaming to your heart's content. See you there!